Alright. The Worm's Lair. A little sad.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
Whoa. I mean, yeah.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
Izael, what are we gonna do?
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr.
It was not a fool's errand.
But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
Unfortunately, yeah.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
I'm sorry, but if we don't, how else is gonna end?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him?
You get 2 Azure Dragoons right here, bud.
Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And with 2 Azure Dragoons working in unison, who can say what might be possible?
2 Oh, it feels nice to be referenced as the actual Azure Dragoon here, and not just the Warrior of Light and Estinian the Azure Dragoon. It's like, nah, there's 2 of us. There's 2 of us. Also, you know, I really want to know what happened to Hraesvelgr's eye. I really want to know what happened to his eye.
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
Gotta find it.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
I'm just saying, like, what are our options? To Alfie and Izael, like, what are the options? Like, I would love for a peaceful solution, but
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
like, it's just, what are we gonna do? What are we supposed to do?
I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Oh, Izael.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Estinian, come on, man. My heart breaks for her. I like her so much, and that was just like such a big, tough reveal for her. Big, tough reveal for her. Estinian.
Is that it?
Dude, that is so cool. I'm getting like Farum Azula vibes from Elden Ring. I mean, this was first, but
That would be the Eyrie. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye. His caustic hatred gnawing at my soul.
ooh, gnawing.
'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
I don't think we can jump that high, Stinian.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
The smile.
Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland.
Yeah, my boy.
It will be just like the good old days, no?
Yeah. That's what I was hoping that was gonna be like. Oh, it was just like the Garuda thing. I'm like, you know who helped us out with the Garuda thing? it's our boy. Oh my goodness, it's wild to like come out of that cutscene and to have the weather, the umbral static. God, what a cool name. Oh, this is such a vibe. I can't wait to have flying here so I can like get like such a better view of this area. Just like of the Aerie with that umbral static. A force of sufficient power to break through a primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to the Aerie. And I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well, on the condition that you swear not to lure Nithog from his lair in our absence. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by LINKTREE when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Rene's Forum, Torque. From what I gleaned of the Holy See's decidedly ambitious airship project, Cid will still be in Ishgard. So exciting. Go meet with the engineer friend. I shall remain here and keep vigil over the worm. Sick. When last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on their ailing airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at the Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or mayhap even the Skystill manufactory. Let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who? Sir Amric would seem the obvious choice, but there is no guaranteeing he will be able to grant us an audience at short notice. I have it. Count Edmont's youngest son prides himself on knowing all the Holy See's juiciest rumors. Let us return to the manor and see if Lord E-Man is about. It's E-Manalane, I believe, but I couldn't remember in the moment. Haven't read that name in a long time. Oh, Manalane, you totally brave guy. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old boy? Well, I trust. In search of a Cid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he has been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. The airship landing? Yes, I thought as much. Come to work, we must find Cid and trouble him for his expert opinion. Cid, I forgot about Cid's new drip. Twerk. Alphino, how fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. What do you see, Cid? Greetings, Master Garland. I am sure it will come as a little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor. We need a ship, and we need you to fly it. Another wind barrier? And you say it was conjured by Nithog? Yeah. The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go. She would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. The Dravanians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do, some manner of weapon we could employ. Estinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mist. We do not know how much longer. All right. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Well, I thought we were going to need a bigger boat. Jaws, sorry. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. I'm so excited. It's probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, the manufactory is not far. Yes, good, good, please, and thank you. Hey, boys. Our little project's just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one. Biggs, I have no doubt about it.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
Mana cutter. I love his voice. Yo, that is. Oh, that's
After
cool.
you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them.
What were those movements?
They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind.
What?
Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution.
That is sick.
I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
Science.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
Is it the fact that it's a two-seater?
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
Well, it's a good thing we're going to somewhere that's predominantly awash with wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
That's fair. That's fine.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Tataru. Tataru.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Ul'Dah. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
Yeah.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the mana cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
Yeah. Please and thank you.
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Can we? Are we infiltrating? Little Ul'Dah infiltration, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Load faster, please. Tataru. General Raoban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Come toward pressing through Ishgard's plight may be our presence here. Pressing though Ishgard's plight may be, our presence here will not serve to hasten the mana cutter's completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Thanalan and lend what aid we may. Tataru, have our friends at the congregation send a message to Estinian. Tell him we have identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Alphino. To the Waking Sands, Warrior of Light, 'tis past time Ul'Dah was delivered from this darkness. Please, please, pray return to the Waking Sands. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Pray return, pray return, pray return to the Waking Sands.
Thank you for coming.
My boy.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
Hell yeah, Raban.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Ul'Dah informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
Oh?
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
No.
It lends some weight to Ul'Dah's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Send me in, coach.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady in waiting, Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
Yugiri, you are amazing.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
Hell yeah!
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo, and for Ul'Dah!
I'm so excited right now. Let's do it! I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Oh my god. If one had chosen to entrap the Sultana in a death-like sleep rather than slay her, then one would surely also know the means to rouse her from her sad state. There must be an antidote. Of course there is. For sure there is. Our target is Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Yeah. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Meriel is still in hiding there. Let's go. I love it. I'm so excited. Danielle. Meriel, she's here, left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. Kickapoo? And what brings you to our lonely little hamlet? I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for Meriel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Ul'Dah, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear this. Okay, spotted Meadow. Surprise.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
Without the glasses.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
Raban.
General Alden.
Mm-hmm.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
The tension right now. Oh.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
What is this? Dulala, did you tell him? God, Lolorito's voice is grating.
You best talk fast.
His voice is so grating.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity, Omega.
God, I forgot about Omega.
When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn, a new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim.
Hmm.
'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
Come on, he lost an arm here.
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
Rio was supposed to be checking the books to make sure we were good, okay? Rio was supposed to be checking the books. For this very reason.
Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
Lolorito, why would you tempt the man who has nothing to lose at this moment and would just...
Alas, Ilburd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
But do you know where he's at so we can go kill him?
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
One corpse and one fugitive. Oh. The Sultana and Rabban, sorry.
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget?
Yeah, right?
After
Come
all
on.
you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teledji Adeledji without trial?
And I would do it again.
Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
And I would do it again. Okay, but hey, what about the Scions, bro?
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
The cure?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
Please and thank you. Take a sip of it first, please, too.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Yeah. I mean, yes, but also, I hate him still.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'Dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Mm-hmm. So much feels icky about it, but I'm so glad we have the cure and we have her location. Oh, I'm so excited for us to get Nanamo back. I'm so excited. Yeah, little Gundam. I'm so sorry. Flame General Rabban mentioned you might be coming. Please this way if you will. Table, man. She looks so peaceful. just got them toes out for free, though. Come on now. Sorry. It's so happy that she's breathing. She's awake. She's alive and she's awake. Nanamo.
I was having the longest dream.
Nanamo. Rabon's face.
It's time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
I just want to give her the biggest hug ever. I just want to give her the biggest hug. He's so happy.
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she's none the worse for her slumber. I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Ul'Dah into the hands of its citizens.
I was wondering.
Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition.
Democracy is competition.
'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made.
He rolls his R's so
And
much.
with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
He does kind of have a good point.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
He does have a good point. The Empire, they had their War of Succession, they have their new Emperor, and the new Emperor wants Eorzea, so like it's only a matter of time for they get on the move.
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrias, yes, well. 'Twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle.
That wasn't the ship we saw in the clouds, was it?
My lords and lady, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
Look, I do agree that you really shouldn't change the leadership system
well
of government.
That the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed.
Yeah, when war like that is on your door, not on your doorstep, but about to be, like, you got to be stable. I'm so glad none of us.
Ul'Dah has taken control of its future, and I must do the same.
Yeah. Is it time to wipe out the Crystal Braves? That little militia? Track down Ilberd? Put him to the blade? Please say yes.
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
Is that within your power at this point? Like, I guess just since we don't know the inner workings of what's been going on with the Crystal Braves and their leadership, but it's just like, can you? I don't really think you're the leader anymore to make that decision.
Among the recruits, there were those who supported our order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely.
Leader on paper and contract disband officially. Their national sanction repealed? I guess makes sense. Makes sense there.
Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low.
I guess it kind of helps clarify things. It's like, hey, Crystal Braves are disbanded, especially after the shit that happened. And then it's like, the people who are good and chill are like, okay, yeah, we're out then. Dope. Then the people who are the traitors are like, no, screw you. It's like, okay, cool. The remaining Crystal Braves are the one we go after. Can't help clarify a bit.
I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption.
Alfie, you're like 15, 16, bud. It happens. You still got so much to learn, and that's okay. Your intentions were good. People are just shitty. That's not on you. It really isn't.
As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause.
That's my boy.
Let us resume the search for our missing comrades.
Please.
That we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more.
I miss my friends.
The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alfino, proud member of the Scions.
My man. We're gonna set things right, Alfie. We're gonna set things right. I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil, but the fact remains, there is no man alive in whom I would rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. Ding.